Hello guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you the process of this piece that I did as my first monthly Patreon illustration. So basically I have a Patreon obviously, and it's a pay what you want kind of thing where you can pledge $1 per month or upwards if you want to. You can pledge for a short amount of time, you can pledge for a longer amount of time, and in return for that pledge you receive access to some different things. So one of those things is access to my Discord server, which I mostly started using to post my sketches and work in progresses, because unfortunately someone got into my Patreon via fraudulent pledges and started spreading all the contents around publicly. So to avoid that I started a Discord, but it's become a really nice little community where we share work in progresses and artwork and talk about stuff, and it's just really nice and chilled. So as well as that, you receive a zip file of some sketches and doodles at the end of each month when the pledges are processed. You receive a discount in my online store, you can see my videos 48 hours before they go public now, and also I've just recently started a thing where I ask patrons for their opinions on themes or characters or ideas for different illustrations. They throw those ideas into the Discord server and then I put them up for a vote, and whichever one gets the most votes I will then draw. And then if I like it I might make it into a print or a different product, it depends. The idea is that they're kind of relatively quick illustrations, so this one turned out a bit more complicated than it was supposed to be, but in future they will probably be more simple than this. So the highest voted idea for the first monthly illustration is my character Tarron and my friend Liz's character Vin. So Vin is the tiefling on the left, Tarron is the elf on the right. And as you guys may know, these two characters were in a D&D campaign together. I've had a lot of views on my Glitter Chaos video recently because YouTube's algorithm and whatever it is that it does, and so I've had a lot of messages asking about these characters in the campaign and what's going on. The campaign has now actually ended, so unfortunately you will not be hearing any more about it or about these characters in that setting. So this drawing is kind of in a way like my goodbye to that campaign and those characters as they were. So basically the really exciting thing is that I'm going to be moving Tarron into a different story. So I've completely uprooted him from the Tal'Dorei setting which they were in, so basically they were in the setting that is in Critical Role that was created by Matthew Mercer. So that's where the campaign was set, but I have entirely uprooted Tarron from that setting and he's now going to be a character in Breakwater, which is my fantasy steampunk series. There's going to be 3 books in the series now, and the first one is going to be primarily focused on Tarron, with some of my other D&D characters making an appearance as well. So I'm currently redesigning Tarron because his physical appearance is going to change with his storyline, because I've taken a lot of aspects of canon wood elves in D&D and I've kind of played around with that and made it my own, and I'm just having a lot of fun exploring the concept and the variations that I can add. So he's going to look quite different the next time you see him, and I was hoping to have the drawing done by now, but my workload has just been kind of crazy. So yeah, I'm hoping to have a drawing done of Tarron's new design very soon. My patrons have seen some sneak previews which I've been posting on the Discord server, and I'm just really excited to be able to show you the new redeveloped version of Tarron. So basically the campaign gave me a basis to build on, which is really exciting, and he's become really special to me as a character. So I'm just very excited to see where he goes next. I'm using the word excited too much again. So the first part of this picture was drawn in Procreate on the iPad. Most of it was done in my lunch break at my day job. The good thing about retail, there's a lot of not good things about retail, but one of the good things is that you usually have your lunch on your own. So I get some time to myself to just draw without anyone watching me, which makes me really nervous. I say this when I post my artwork on YouTube, but you know, I can't see you guys watching my videos, it's not making me as nervous. So yeah, I get some time to myself to just doodle around. So I did most of the Procreate work on this at work. So that's why Tarron's hair colour is slightly off, because I didn't have access to any of my files with his actual hair colour, and then I forgot to adjust it when I transferred it to the computer, so his hair colour is slightly too light in this drawing. But yeah, then I really wanted to finish it in Procreate and I was just struggling a lot, and I won't lie, I am kind of struggling to get my head around working on the iPad still. It's just taking me a while because I'm so used to the setup that I have, and Procreate brushes kind of work in a very different way to what I'm used to. And this isn't a bad thing, it's just different, and it may turn out that Procreate is just not the tool for me, but I'm kind of feeling like I stubbornly want to continue working with it and trying my best. It's just a very steep learning curve for me, so I'm going to keep pushing at it, especially because I really like the recording function that comes in Procreate. It's just that after so long using screen tablets and Paint Tool Sci or whatever other software I was using, this switch over is just taking me a little while to sort of get the hang of. So yeah, I did the sketch, the line art and the flat colours on Procreate and then transferred over to Paint Tool Sci on the computer just to finish it off, because otherwise it was going to take too long to get done. I really like the kind of sketchy lines that I got in Procreate. They weren't really intentional, but I do like the effect because usually I'm very picky with my line art, and I think you guys can tell from the fact that my highest viewed videos are all to do with line art and getting it precise and just how you want it, and I just have never really been able to let go of that perfectionism streak with my line art, but it ended up kind of sketchy in this drawing and I do like the softer effect of it, so I think I'm going to play around with it some more because it just lent a kind of softer air to the scene. I've been trying working in a more simple style lately, so trying to focus less on intricate details in my artwork and more on an overall mood or feeling, and I really wanted this image to have a certain warm and very relaxed feeling to it, and I focused more on kind of large areas of colour as opposed to small details and highlights, and it's something that I really need a lot more practice with because simple artwork is deceptively complicated to do. It's something that I really want to get into and I admire it a lot. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of focus more on the overall appearance of the image, so I spent a lot of time with it actually zoomed out on the Paint Tool Sci part of the process, whereas usually I would be zooming in quite closely and concentrating on small details. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit croaky, by the way. I have no idea why. I think I'm just tired because I've been having a lot of late nights. My workload is quite a lot at the moment, so I'm just working through it, and obviously commissions and Patreon are at the top of the list and then personal work is closer to the bottom, but as the guys on my Patreon Discord will have seen, I am working on original stuff. I'm planning a series of videos where I just yell about my original characters and another where I just yell about my D&D characters. So thank you to you guys for enabling me and being terrible. I love you very much. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I always forget to say this, but if you enjoyed it and you're not already subscribed, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe. I just did finger guns at the microphone for absolutely no reason. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!